Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Road to 56 mod. This is my first Hearts of Iron video. And yeah. Start off, we're going to be playing as one of the most broken countries in Road to 56, the Republic of Peru. Iron Man and Historical. Let's go. Gotta save it. You gotta save it. Now, a lot of what you can do here is Peru. I mean, they don't necessarily start out as the strongest nation. You know, 8 factories and 2 mills. But we can get them to be a lot stronger. To start off, we're going to go down the beautiful focus of checks equipment just so we can get guns. Alright, to start us off, we're first going to reunite in the Peru-Bolivian alliance. That's a really interesting way to do this, because basically with Peru you can core practically all of South America. So it's a little bit broken. First off, after this we're gonna organize the future elections. Even though, trust me, we won't have elections for very much longer. Not for very much longer. Paraguay's having their military coup, because of course. Start off, we're gonna first try to go down Legacy of Sanchez Creo. Hopefully I said that right. And then we're gonna become the bad ideology. It's the bad ideology. It allows us to do a lot of stuff. Mechanical engineering now. And I'm just going to go down more engineering because faster engineering is better. And now we have foreign politics. Realistically, you want to go the conservative coalition victory because that allows you to go down into Sanchez Correa's path. This makes you the bad ideology. We'll start a front line and some more plans with Bolivia. I don't know why it doesn't frontline this also. That's so annoying. We have to actually draw it out. Whoever thought you'd have to draw a front line instead of just clicking a front line. Okay. And I got the front line drawn. We are doing Sanchez Creo's path after we hold the 3 elections to start becoming the bad ideology. Let's just say that. Now, we're going to try to rush down as quickly as we can to this because Bolivia is really weak right now. We don't want them to be any stronger, really. Now, what you can do here is you can continue Legacy, which basically makes communism not as popular, and it does take a lot of better things. This one gives a lot more of the bad ideology, but you do want to go this one just because it makes a lot of things faster. Now we need Luis Alberto Flores to become the leader of the country before we can do this, so we do have to give power to General Orita. And now we gave power to General Orita. Now we can go to Incasm. This gives us a lot more manpower by not being completely taking away all the rights of our native people. Yeah, so it's probably a good thing that we're doing that. Mostly Peru isn't the greatest country starting out because they have the neglected navy, stagnant economy. You get these two eventually, but these two stay for a long time, which kind of just hurts your navy and just your overall construction speed. And obviously you start with 4 civilian factories working stuff, so as soon as we invade Bolivia, we're gonna immediately start going down the economy path of this because we need to. Pretty desperately. Why is it not working? How can I scroll? Yeah, we immediately start going down this. Alright, Incasm. So speaking of that, we can now go down Unite the Andes, which we need 40,000 manpower for that, so we have to wait for a little bit of troops to train. While we wait for all of that to happen, we're gonna go ahead and just, do the economy because We obviously don't really have one. More construction, because construction is good. We just need 40,000 manpower on the field, and now we do. Well, almost. We just have to wait for a few of these divisions to finish. I don't know what they're missing. They're missing artillery. I'm not making artillery, am I? I should probably be making artillery if I want them to have some, shouldn't I? That's probably a smart idea. Let's do that. Some great artillery they used in World War I. Exactly what we would have wanted. And yeah. Alright, now we've hit a bit of a part. We've got down the economy a little bit, and we can either rely on international trade or do it ourselves. There isn't really a massive difference between these two, except one of them, you kind of get more, you get less consumer goods factories, and one of them you get a little bit more natural resources. We're gonna go down our own, and once all these divisions come out, we'll be able to go to war with Bolivia. We'll easily be able to take that, and we'll be able to core it also. Now we're about to start going into Bolivia. If you go for the no ideology, you can't just actually just unite with them diplomatically. So you know, we kind of have to do this way, don't we? And there we go. We do a variable war goal. Declare war on Bolivia. No. This guy, I'm just gonna send him here to kind of just hold them off while we send our troops in on aggressive mode, just because it's really not gonna be that hard. Now we can basically get kind of pretty nice industry modifiers. This gives 2 civilian factories and 2 military factories, so we're just gonna start that while we're waiting. Get some better equipment and guns, and get straight into it. There we go. Paris Universal Accession. And Italy wants to send us volunteers. Yeah, Europe will want to send us some volunteers during this, because they're just so kind like that, you know? These guys are just kind of going this way. I'm going to literally make them go all the way to Santa Cruz, which they'll undoubtedly actually make it to somehow. So this guy's got to be like this. That's okay. We're going to let him be like that, because then we're also going to send that guy that way, and kind of it'll help us encircle him. Immediately air part disappears. We need tungsten. We're not going to get any, because that small modifier that hurts us is a small modifier. So I'm not too undoubtedly scared. We can't garrison that right now, but that will change pretty fast, so don't worry. Hit their capital and they will fall quite fast. Japan's going to war, all that good stuff. And beautiful. We're just gonna keep letting these guys run free for now, because it's less support on their capital, and less support on their capital means we're gonna take their capital, and if we take their capital, they lose. So there we go. Now we probably actually have to do something about these guys, because they've made it pretty far. Cut off their divisions this way, and just bum rush their capital. And realistically, it should not be too much longer till we win. Hit all these guys to go through there. They have one last capital, or really just a few more provinces before they give up. Our next national focus. You can go this one, which just gives better army stats, and we're in a war, so I'm not gonna complain and just do it. And there we go. We're gonna take it all, even though we can't garrison it, because we can quickly go over here to our decisions and reunite Peru and Bolivia. We get a nice new color and we're Grand Peru. And now, if you see this, the legacy of Grand Peru, all we need to do is get every single one of these states. And they'll all be cored, to be fair, so it'll be worth it. For the next step in coring all of South America, well, I guess except Brazil, we need to go down this path. We can get an alliance with Spain, we can get an alliance with Mexico through this, but the main thing we're looking for is this three. We can reclaim Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela, which are three important countries that we need. We can also secure Central America. So after we do all of this, we will have a much easier time murdering all the other countries, especially Ecuador, because they eventually join the Allies, and let's just say that that's not very good. This by itself just makes division training time go down, so it's not bad. Alright, so our first focus is done, and now to get a legacy of the Lopi Treaty, we need at least 80,000 manpower on the field. For all of these, we need more and more manpower. This is 90k, and last one's 120k. So for now, we're going to go over here and get some Italian guns. This will give us a lot of tow artillery. Then we're going to go for tanks. This will just give us a lot more manpower so that we can actually make the units, because we need 80,000 and right now we're at 68. So once these are all trained, we'll have enough, but I want to be able to take out Venezuela at the end. Now that we have enough, manpower in the field, we can finally do this. This will basically just make all of these three states hate us, because we're basically telling them that we're gonna invade them. So, and now we have finished the treaty. We can start reclaiming Ecuador. After 70 days, we will have a war goal against them. Realistically, even though Colombia and Venezuela know they're next, they still won't help out for some reason, so we should have a pretty easy time kind of running in there. We almost have 24 divisions. We've definitely upgraded our economy a bit. We have 12 factories working at once, which is nice, and we have 5 military factories. A lot of better stuff. I guess we could bring our tiny little air force over there, because we can. It's the only real reason, though. The 4th International's been made, all that good stuff, and Ecuador doesn't have a navy, so we'll kind of be able to destroy them with that. We can get some better light tanks. We can go down the special path, and we're gonna get this. This, because this is gonna give us just more attack when we basically run in there. Alright, they'll hop in a second. Can get some more divisions. So 23 divisions now, and now we can go to war with Ecuador. No other potential enemies are gonna help out. We need 90,000 for this, so while we wait, we're just gonna develop the provinces. We're going to start this plan immediately, and we're going to go in. Oh, we will crush them, that's true. And of course, Italy wants to send us more help, just because they love us. Because we were I think we were the first people to adapt their new ideology, so they kind of like us. And Portugal wants to send us a Lend-Lease, nice. And Italy does. Put some more into this, put some more into this. Just picking up their stuff. Push into their capital, and they'll basically be done. The Munich Agreement's happening. This has started, so yeah. And there we go. We've taken Ecuador. Basically, we want all of this. It's going to be really hard to garrison, but we actually have to take we have to just take everything that we get throughout this entire thing until we can core it, so We'll take that into our union. The Galapagos are also under them, so we want that too. And confirm in exit. Alright. We're going to start building our economy until we can go to war with Colombia. And now we have reclaimed Colombia, so we can immediately go to war with them. We're going to start working toward reclaiming Venezuela, but they'll see 120,000 manpower. And we have that, but we just can't be at war. So while we wait, we're going to do a small focus. And by small focus, I mean getting an extra resource slot, because you need an extra research slot when you can get them. Alright, let's start the plan. Colombia just really isn't strong enough to actually stand a chance against us, so we are gonna pretty much just kind of run through them. We're gonna change our laws to partial mobilization and extensive conscription. When we have the money for now, we're just gonna do limited. And we're pushing in. Colombia falls pretty fast. Can add some more troops to our divisions. We are having uprisings, but we're gonna switch this to secret police because they work a lot better. Czechoslovakia is about to be dead. Do some focuses, and we've taken their capital. They keep fighting until this last province here, so it'll be a while till we actually beat them. We're gonna just try to send our horse all the way up there though, and see if he can do anything. It doesn't look like he can. To be honest, it doesn't look like it. While we're waiting still, we're gonna do this. 2 extra civility factories. Germany's about to start doing some interesting things. We get a lot of free stuff from Italy there. Very nice. Very, very nice. We can put that into artillery and to this. It's a lot more research slots. I'll do them right after we win this war. Send the guys into the capital. There we go. And we take all of Colombia. And now we can reclaim Venezuela. Let's start declaring war. Immediately start our plan. We're gonna play aggressively, of course. We're even gonna run some force attacks. Just because we want this to go as fast as possible while we start to justify war against Argentina. Oh, I need some more political power, guys. Well, as soon as we get the political power, we will start doing that. Yeah, the problem with Venezuela, they have no supply at all, so we kind of just roll through them. And in Europe, Poland ain't doing so good. No. Poor Poland. We can make some more guns. We're going to put another one into artillery when we get it. We can do another national focus. What you do here is interesting. I'm going to go for secure Central America, because we do need Panama to form the union, but we don't need any of the other states. So, realistically, we're not going to use our war goals against them, because we really just don't need to. We're basically almost at their capital already. I'm going to send all my men there, and it will fall very fast. Germany can have docking rights, because it is okay if we were to become on their good side. We do have to push all the way to the new capital, sadly, to actually finish the war, but we can literally just right-click there, and we'll get there. We get Venezuela now. We can select all, and we can submit our demands. No more Venezuela. Now we're going to go into Panama. And now we have secured the Central America, so we can basically just go to war with everybody. While we wait, we're just gonna get some better infrastructure. And this time, we're actually gonna start declaring war on Argentina. because we need them, and starting now makes it take a lot less time. Alright, we can declare war against these guys. We don't have any potential enemies. And here we go. Realistically, we can probably just run in there and take their capital, because they are a very small nation compared to us. So don't think it'll be too hard, even though we're on supply issues. The United States and Germany sign up white peace. What? This is historical. And there goes Panama. We're gonna take all of it. We're gonna submit our demands, and we're gonna exit. Now, something interesting is, you see this little part of Panama right here? We kind of need it. So, are we gonna go with America? Not yet. We're gonna go forward with them pretty soon though. So, yeah. Now, something I can do to try to get around the problem with America in the area you need is you can try to stage a coup in the Panama Canal and then go to war with the nation there. That's what I did, and we're gonna see if it actually works. Less consumer goods factor and mills, because we need a lot of those. We're going on grand battle plan, get some grand assault. The thing with Argentina is about to start. Well, I mean, not about it, it's in 180 days, but close enough. And our justification for war has been finished. So let's go to work with beautiful Argentina. We're immediately going to send a lot of our troops just basically straight in. They'll be able to hold out this area a little bit longer than us just because they have better troops, but it won't be long. We're gonna hit some force attacks just because we gotta break through this small border as fast as we can. As fast as we can. And by the way, in the background, Germany's been expanding as much as we have. Let's just say that. Now, this left side is really weak. Like, really weak. We're gonna try the horse strategy of just walking down the side of a nation. It works out a lot more than you'd think. Oh, I didn't even start the plan. Whoopsie. We can get some more troops, which we will immediately do, and invite them straight into our army. Make some more units. Whoa, okay. Can make a lot more units. A lot more, in fact. Now, the problem is we will have a lot of supply issues around here. And the easiest way to fix that is to get down into this province and then get into this one. But that really won't happen for a while. We can go to our next focus, which will just simply be, where is it? Better economy, and get some more railways, just so our troops can have better supply. We can get a better doctor in. We can go into the infantry offense, because all we're using is infantry, so there's nothing else that I really should be wanting to do. We can build some more factories, like so. And now we really just gotta push it out. They've been pushing us back because of our supply issues. And again, there's really just no easy way to fix those. And to put you on a cliffhanger, this is where we're gonna be ending for now. Yep, bye.